What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Grant Kahonu here, smoking it down live. Hope that all of you are doing well on this fine Friday evening or Saturday morning, Friday afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Today we're going to be hitting up some arena, still continuing on the grind for Gwen pool. In the chat already, we've got Test 4 Echo 2112. What's up, man? Good to see you. And Alan Wagner, thanks for being here tonight. So what's everybody's Friday look like today? And how goes the grind for you? I gotta check into Alliance Quest real quick. Ah, nice. No poison on this one. I think we can use Ghost Rider here. JEYM, I see your name pop up there in the chat. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Test 4 Echo, cranking away at the grind. Nice. Yeah, I've not done a whole lot today. Once again, the day got away from me with work and other family activities, so got some ground to make up tonight. But I think we're still looking good. I'm only at 2 million, but 4 million should be doable. 4.5 or so. I think might be safe. YigZZ. Hi, nice. I think, is that how you say that? YigZZ? I'm not sure, but, or Yigs. Anyway, thanks, man. Thanks for the compliment on the Ghost Rider there. I like him a lot. He's been become one of my MVPs for Alliance Quest. Looks like I need to check on a few things here on the in the OBS that are not showing up. So let me check on that. Gonna have to. For some reason, not showing a connection here. There we go on the subs, and then let me get the chat active. And there we go, much better. Haha, nice. Should have caught that before we started. What's up, High Speed Pursuit? I know your name. You're here every night. You think I could say it by now, but it's good to see you, brother. How high you going to max? I'm going to shoot for 7 million, but I don't know if I'm going to get there or not. If I don't, I'll have to get her the second round. But the plan is to try to get her the first round. It just depends on how busy tomorrow gets. Bantha, what's up, man? Dropping by to say hi. It's 4:22 a.m. Ah, where are you at, man? 4:22 a.m. So UK is 6 hours ahead, I think. So you've got to be a little west of the UK, unless I'm mistaken. Lord, may the lines be laid upon you and the like button annihilated. Oh, Lord is part of your name. I don't know why I just read that. But hey, thanks, thanks, Ristic. That may be the kindest thing anybody's ever said to me. Anyway, I think I'm done for probably the night in Alliance Quest. I don't know if these nodes are going to go down to get to the boss, so it should be safe to go ahead and switch up my masteries. Got to throw the suicides back on. Iceland, nice. How is Iceland this time of year? I've been close to Iceland in a plane one time, but someday I'd like to get there and experience it for myself. Can't bring yourself to do arena. I don't blame you, man. I do not blame you one bit. $4 million right now for Gwenpool. Man, you're making much better progress than I am. I had to put up 2 million last night during the live stream. Went for about 3 hours. Of course, you were here, Ristic, but hot. That might be a relative term. If your definition of hot is not my definition of hot, then I'd really love to be in Iceland right now. We're over 100 degrees where I'm at. This is the time of the year between middle of July, middle of August, where we typically run 100-degree weather plus pretty consistently, and mix that with the humidity, it gets pretty miserable. I said you look pretty once. It was a lie, but it was still nice. Well, you didn't say that to me. Maybe you're talking behind my back again, CJ. What's up, Hector? Hey, how'd your Spidey challenge go? I saw you on last night while I was streaming. It looked like you were streaming your run. Did you get it knocked out? Well, if CJ thinks Iceland is amazing, that settles it. It's on the list. No, Fahrenheit. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Actually, I think today was like 102 or something like that. And it really wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for humidity. We've had a lot of rain, too, recently, so that just makes things worse. Alright, so there's the setup. Full mastery, full offensive mastery, and just the minimum in utility, and then we're going to go knock out the arena. Looks like we're finally going to get to go see the new Spider-Man movie tomorrow afternoon. Pretty excited about that. I'm going to take my daughter out. She got her learner's permit today, so I get to go take her driving tomorrow and then go see a movie, if we survive the driving part. (13°C today, way too hot. I'm not even sure what that translates into Fahrenheit. What is that? It's like 60 or something like that. Some of you more educated people in the ways of meteorology and all that stuff can tell me what the conversion rate is there. I've been told before, but I just can't ever remember it. The first champ I ever grind so hard for. I have a skill unlock stone sitting there forever. Ah, nice, John Doe. Man, I hope you get her. What's your score sitting at now? Smash that. What? Jago Fury in the house. What's up, man? How's work treating you? Hopefully you're going to get a break soon, man. Have a good night, man. You grind, I grind. We all grind for Gwenpool. Yeah, sounds about right. Gotta go. Thanks, Thanks for stopping by, Bantha. It's good to see you. Have a good night, man. Or good morning to you. Get some sleep either way. 3.5. Good deal. You got it, man. You're halfway there. Is 54 degrees. Yeah, that was that's kind of chilly compared to here, but for Iceland, 54 I guess would be hot. Like I said, temperature is all relative, all a relative term. You know, I complain about 100 plus, but I'm sure some places in the world would laugh at that, right? $5.4 million and strong. Nice, John McKenzie. You are in the lead so far from what I've seen tonight. At least for those who are present in the chat. Oprah took me a second to figure out what you were trying to say there, High Speed. That's funny. Pretty depressed when you're grinding for Hyperion, placed in the 11th, so close to top 10. Man, it's always a stinger when you get just right up to it and miss. I've only missed one, and it wasn't really a big deal. I went for a Rocket twice, got him the first time, missed him the second time. Well, that's not true. I did try to get Star-Lord, didn't I? And missed him on the second round, because he went up quite a bit on the second round. Extreme Will, what's up, man? How are you? Beautiful in Iceland. Yeah, I've heard the stories. I had an uncle that used to be stationed in Greenland, so I remember him saying they named Greenland to make people think it was nice, and Iceland to make them think that it wasn't so nice. Did it the opposite way so that it would attract people to the nasty place and keep people away from the nice place. Shooting for 7 million, just be safe. That's my goal too. I don't know if I'm going to hit it, but I'm going to do my best. Chief, need to check out MCOC on Android. Holy crap, it is so much faster. Really? After 14.0, I'll check it out. I do have it on my Android. Extreme Will doing well. Good. Good to hear, man. Well, if you guys are just hopping on and you haven't said hi already, go ahead and drop a line in the chat and let us know that you're here. Too bad Command does not give out good free stuff. Hey, man, think about all those Spideyverse crystals you're getting and all of the new 2-star heroes. That's free, right? I actually have been impressed with some of the free stuff they've given out, at least like the login rewards and stuff like that for the last few months. They've been pretty decent. Had to restart the browser, got through it, ended up using 6 revives. One of them was because of accidentally turned on auto fight. That's not bad. I don't know how many revives I used. Didn't count, but it was probably 4 or 5 or 6, something like that. Saving crystals again. Well, they've told us to slow down. They haven't told us to stop altogether yet. But I have a feeling that's coming soon. It's pretty good on Android when you can log in. Oh, that wasn't just Android, though. I was out on the iPhone, too. Unless it was out for Android longer. I don't... this is the first I've heard of that. Greatest counter against Howard. Oh yeah, that L2. I was hoping he would charge at me and not use that L1 of his so that I could get my second special off. Ten 4-star crystals for Tuesday. Nice. You gonna do a live crystal opening, Extreme Will, or just gonna record it and post it? Command gave a free 2-star Spider-Man Stark Hand. Yeah, they did. Nightmare 28. Hello, am I late? Not too much, man. I didn't get started till how long have we been going? About 15 minutes ago or so. 2 stars. Only thing good about this month is a free T4 cat at the end of the month. I'll take it though. I'll take all the free catalysts I can get. Team of rank 4 champs, 1 rank 5 Hyperion did well. Yeah, I can't wait to get my Hyperion ranked up. I think Android was out longer. They fixed Apple first. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Hadn't heard it. I just saw they posted on Twitter that it was down, and then they posted again when it was back up. Got Hulk without a penis again. Congrats, man. That's your second favorite character next to the Gray Hulk, right? Hamza Ibrahim, what's up? Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Congrats on joining 4 Loki. How have you been there? I'm really liking it. They push hard. We went all out on a war today, yesterday and today. Fighting this is the second time, I guess, in the last month or so we fought this alliance. Of course, last time I wasn't here, but they 4 Loki lost the last time. Probably because they were doing map 6, I guess, and plus it was a former alliance of another member, so he decided to push for it today. Did 100% exploration in all 3 battle groups, so it did cost us. They got 98% exploration, but they beat us on defender kills and defender rating, so we lost the war by 2,000 points. Do a crystal opening this Tuesday too, hoping for Gwenpool, at least 5 times 4 stars, few other crystals. Yeah, I was really hoping for Gwenpool. It's always very nice to be able to pull the champion that you're about to grind for. Cameron Fathy, what's up? Just rank forward, 5-star Star-Lord on your alt. Makes Labyrinth seem like a joke. Congrats on that, man. I usually make some kind of joke about that when people mention the 4-star Star-Lord, but I really am happy for people who get him awakened. It's just a curse. It's like the curse of the Bambino. It might take 100 years for me to get Star-Lord again. Yeah, I like Drax. I don't have him as a 5-star, but I've always liked my 4-star. He's always been real dependable for me. Ramesh Tamasuja, what's up, man? Good to see ya. B-Manny Rhino down. Are you kidding? I just looked in there. Oh well, if he is, awesome. I didn't have the energy to get to him anyway. I didn't figure it would be up. I didn't think he would be open, so I actually turned on my Arena Suicides masteries, so wouldn't be much help against Rhino right this second anyway. Just got a 4-star Gwenpool out of a PHC. Man, you've got some luck going on with those pulls. Just finished Legend run on Stark Event, 1 hour and 3. Aha, man, you came in under BG. That's a nice run. Who did you use, B-Manny? I know you said in the chat, but I can't remember. And this is... you already have a legend title, or is this your first run? I think you already have it, don't you? You don't participate in AW? Oh, no, I like Alliance War. I like the challenge. But it can get costly. I have a 5-star tech gem on my main, but no Star-Lord. Wheel of Fortune, man. I'd love to have that Awakening gem, because, I mean, chances of pulling him once are slim. Chance of pulling him twice are even slimmer. So, I've got mine at rank 3. I've got everything but the basic catalyst now, because I've just been burning through those rank and others. But I've got more than enough tech catalyst to rank him. He's ready to go up just as soon as he's awakened, and I've got enough signature stones to get him to, I think, around 80 now or something, or actually maybe closer to 90. You open a crystal, got Spider-Man Homecoming. Nice. Is that one that you purchased before and just holding on to? Because they're not available in the crystals anymore right now, right? Five-star Gwenpool, Mutant Crit. You have it. Wanted a challenge. Yeah. That's still a nice run. Very good run. And Gwenpool definitely seems to be the best option to do it. Speaking of losing wars, we lost one today by 99 points. Ah! That's not quite as bad as missing out on a feature champion by a few, 100,000 or so, but that still stings. That still stings. You get a legend title, do you keep it forever, or do you have to keep re-entering? No, it's yours to keep. Yours to keep. What happens when you get multiple legend titles, you go up on the legend leaderboard. So if you look down on the bottom right of your screen on that trophy where the Alliance rating and War rating is, there's an option for summoner, not summoner, legend titles. And for each time you earn a legend title, you get more points added to that. And then, of course, you also get the Tier 4 class catalysts. I'm really not worried about moving up on that legend leaderboard, and I'm overflowing with catalysts, so not too worried about it. Probably not the best choice here, because if I stun him in the middle of a combo, then I'll be in trouble. But didn't happen, so we're good. Tony Kwame, what's up, man? Been a while. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And you too, Aaron Hoodie Lover. At 600 units, do you think I can get 900 more before Vulture's first round? You got less than a week. If you grind Arena like a madman and you get lucky on battle chips, getting units from the battle chips, then yeah, it's possible. And then also focus on the solo events, because what is that, the 4th milestone in those? The 22-hour solo events, they give you 25 units. Love the stream, you're also nice. Thanks, Jonathan. Your son is crying. Ah, you better go take care of him then. Why do I have smoke behind me? That's just part of the motif, if you will, for my channel. My name, the Gran Scheme, took that from my gamer tag there, the Gran Kahonu, which is the name of my favorite cigar. So, smoke it down. Just a tagline, everything based on cigars. Just because that's what I adopted years ago when I first started online gaming. And that's what it is. Missed down by 2 rounds of Arena. Could have done 2 runs if it didn't work all 3 days. Yeah, it's such a gamble. Such a gamble a lot of the time. I mean, at the end of the day, you do your best, you do what you can, and then you cross your fingers, right? And hope that it's enough. So the nice thing about this computer, I've been sitting on it for a while. Not only is it the stream running more smoothly with this, it actually can handle some of the lower functions of the video editing software. So I'm kind of excited about it. I need to actually learn how to use it now so that I can get some more videos posted. Very family-friendly theme. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's not family unfriendly. Definitely not, I'm not telling you guys to go out and, you know, if you're underage to go buy tobacco or anything like that, but, you know, it's just me. Just my thing. Kalo20, what's up? And the Glory of Man. Good to see you in the stream. Think the smoke is kind of ominous and badass. Nice to catch your stream for the first time. Well, it's an honor to have you here, sir. Appreciate that. You need 15 legend titles to get the top 1,000. Yeah, it's been, how long has that legend program been running? I mean, it's been a year or more. Actually, longer than that, because they had it for Labyrinth, Realm of Legends, excuse me. And then they started adding it on the monthly thing. And some of these guys have been running it since it started, and they do Legends run every month. So you're just not going to catch them unless they quit. And even then it would take a while. Missing out on Feature Champ is unbearable. I've only gone for one once, got it, missed it. Missing it seems like a nightmare. I agree, because you don't get that time back. I mean, it's even if you use units and boosts and full-on suicide setup for maximizing PI. I mean, you're still looking at hours upon hours of grind time for that investment, and the only thing you're going to get back out of it now, if you don't get the feature, is a few more battle chips. Ricardo Martinez, welcome to the stream. Do you know what's Gran Kahunu translated into English? I do. Do you, Ricardo Martinez? I'm sure you do. I think most of these guys do as well. Can you say that? Is that, Ramesh, is that a real word, or are you just throwing letters in there? Let's see. Uvuvwevwevwe, Antenyevwe, Ugwemhuwem Osas. That's how I would say it. I do have a linguistics and language background, so if that's a real language, tell me what it is. Let me know what I just said. Have you seen the movie Watchmen? I have, a long time ago. Actually, speaking of salty, that's one thing I'm a bit salty about. Several years ago, this is back when I had Galaxy S2 as a fairly new phone. They had a program associated with Samsung where you could buy movies, music, and other digital media kind of thing. And I bought Watchmen through this program and had it on my phone, and lost it because that service no longer exists, and there's no way for me to get it. You know, movie's not too much now, but it's still kind of stunk because, you know, I paid for it, and now I don't have it. Ricardo Martinez, yeah, I do. Yeah, I figured you would. You just said you want to... I hope not. Have you guys watched Black Mirror? We started watching that, and that was like that very first episode. Ugh. Like, yeah, that was pretty over the top. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but... Lance Rozowski, what's up, Gran? First time here, first time watching. Well, congrats to you for finding the channel. I don't know if I should say congrats. Is that the right word? Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoy hanging out, and hope you can stay for a bit. Just grinding arena and shooting the breeze. Going for 4-star miles. No, sir. I am doing Gwenpool Arena. I've got to awaken my Gwenpool. I've already got Miles awakened, so if I do manage to get Gwenpool in the first round, then I'll go for Miles in the second round just for the shards. I doubt he'll be very high. As a matter of fact, this may be... This arena has the chance to be the first time that the basic goes higher than the feature. Anybody else here going for Miles? Are you excited for the Inhumans TV show? Haven't seen the trailer. I was, but just watching the trailer, it kind of looks cheesy. Black Mirror is a great show. Massive fan of the White Christmas episode as well. Awesome show. Really thought-provoking. Yeah, we've watched several episodes so far. I don't remember how many. The Glory of Man with a subscription. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. I can't remember how many episodes we watched, and the subsequent ones weren't nearly as disturbing as the first one, but definitely an interesting series. Snake, what is that? Plyskin? Snake Pliskin 81? I apologize if I said that incorrectly, but thanks for the subscription. Appreciate the support there. Shocked the 3-star Spidey wasn't more than Fix-It. It's hard to grind a whole lot for in that 3-star arena. Did Web Slinger challenge, but only completed quest 4. Okay, so you're saying you just did the completion. You didn't explore the whole thing on round 4 there. Just across 3 million, have Gwenpool awaken. You're right, it does look cheesy. Yeah, it's I enjoyed it. My wife not so much. But yeah, that I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but just be prepared. It's designed to make you squirm a little bit, I think. Going for Gwenpool. She'll be my next God Mode video, and then I'll work on 524. I want to have Suicides off when you record. Yeah. I need to get back into 5.2. Just the rewards aren't overwhelming, so I just haven't felt any urgency to finish it. I've done the one run, explored through 5.2.3, a couple runs of 5.2.4. But Sunday, probably Sunday night, I think I'll start on exploration. I haven't done any of Master on this month's event quest, but the new round of completion, I think, should start Sunday, I believe. So we'll knock that out. And then after that, maybe. Escape from New York. Is that a show? Oh yeah, the Glory Man. I did catch that. That you, the cheesy part that you were talking about, the Inhumans. I think the coolest part about that I've seen so far, at least in the preview commercial, was Lockjaw. he looks pretty cool. Oh, Snake Plissken, that's a movie reference. Ah, gotcha. Most disturbing one to me was Shut Up and Dance in Season 3. Still makes me cover my webcam with sticky every time I think about it. Terrifying. Yeah, we didn't make it that far. If I continue watching, I'll probably have to do it without my wife. I can't even remember how far we got. I think we watched 5 episodes, because like the first season's only like 3 or 4 episodes, isn't it? It was really short. I think we watched several shows in season 2 and then stopped. But very much kind of like a Twilight Zone kind of modern day twist on the Twilight Zone kind of thing. You need to add Crystal and so many other Inhumans to the game. Oh, they will. When's that show drop? September? I'm sure that's going to be next. Because we're looking at a couple more Spidey characters in August. And then, so we may have a week or two with some generic things, but I'm sure Inhumans they'll be adding Inhuman characters to the show, or to the game when that show drops. And then you've got Defenders coming out after that, and I don't know. I mean, they've already had Jessica Jones in the game. They've said they didn't have plans to make her playable, so I don't know if there's anybody else that they would be adding with that. Has Netflix said anything about who the villain is for the Defenders? That would be a possibility if there's a new villain there. Hopefully they don't release like a new version of Luke Cage or something. Or maybe they should and make him much, much better. Or at least revamp the existing Luke Cage. The Shut Up and Dance is followed by one of the most heartwarming episodes of the whole show. Yeah, it's like go hard in one episode and then ease up on the brakes, you know, or hit the brakes on the next episode. Don't want to overwhelm them. I really have to get into it. Ripley from Aliens is a villain. Really? Like the character Ripley, or the lady that plays Ripley? What's her name? I'm drawing a blank. I know who it is. Sigourney Weaver? Yeah, okay, Sigourney Weaver. Would accept classic suit Luke Cage with the afro and all. Power Man. Yeah, maybe some bullet holes in his shirt. That'd be cool. Nicholas Capriati, thank you for the subscription there. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you threw me for a loop there for a second there, Gloria Mann. When you said that, I'm like, I didn't know Alien was a Marvel franchise, but that would be interesting. But yeah, Sigourney Weaver is the villain. What's the Marvel? What's a Marvel character that she plays though? Maybe they'll add Kingpin to the game. Well, if you're just hopping on, thanks for being here, first of all. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and drop a line in the chat and say hello. I'd love to talk with you for a bit. Or if your fingers are busy grinding, then keep on doing what you're doing, and let me be some background noise for you. The bad girl. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate it. It's just like, no matter what she does, even if it's great, she played Ripley. Yeah, Kingpin would be amazing. She could play herself. I don't think she fits in the Marvel universe, though. That would be interesting. It's like Stephen King writing himself into his own books. Kim Mike, what's up? Good to see you. $5 million for Gwenpool, $3 million more will do, I think. Oh yeah, I think you'll be safe. I don't plan on going that high. I hope you're safe, because if that's not safe, then I won't be getting him either. Watching the Planet of the Apes this weekend, like the first two movies. When you say the first two movies, are you talking about the first two current remake movies, or like the original Planet of the Apes? I'm honestly not a big fan of the movie, because I remember my parents watching the original movies when I was a kid, and they kind of freaked me out. So I haven't had any desire, not that they would freak me out now, but I think it's just that association in my brain from when I was a kid. I just haven't had any desire at all to watch any of them. Gwenpool, or Quenpool with a Q. Gwenpool will be 1 billion points. If 8 million is enough, we are all not safe from these cutoffs. Yeah. If 8 million is not enough, then yeah, definitely going to need to get some more. How many people can we fit in this pool? The remake, yeah. So if I get Gwenpool, do I rank 5 her or Crossbones? It looks to me like Gwenpool would win that, just because of her bleed damage. Does so much more over a period of time. Crossbones is great, but he takes a little bit of time to ramp up the damage with the Furies. And if you ever drop those Furies off, then you lose that ability reduction. My goal is 7. So we'll be halfway tonight, so I'll still have to put up probably 3 million tomorrow, which is doable if I have the time to actually sit down and do some arena. Well, if the red Deadpool comes back, he won't. Well, you think maybe they'll do another arena? That's how they did it last time, right? Didn't they? Has it been arena both times, or did they sell him one time? I think it was a special arena. Yeah, anticipate seeing him again when the movie comes out. 102 minutes, so an hour and 42 minutes. Yeah, I'm afraid that is not going to be fast enough if you were shooting for a legend title. We've got two guys. Well, you saw Brian Grant probably do his. He did an hour and 5, and the B Manny. If he's still in the stream, he can say hello, and you can click on his name and go check out his channel. But the B Manny, he just did his today and did it in an hour and 3, I think he said. Yeah, if he comes back, it'll be when the movie comes out. Yeah, 8 million for basic is nuts. But I don't grind that much every week. I usually just do milestones so that I don't burn myself on arena, and I can plan to do these kind of runs when the champions come out that I do want. So I'm really happy that I pulled Iceman from a crystal, so I don't have to worry about grinding for him when he comes out. But looks like I may still try for him one time. I've got 2 mutant awakening gems, and so one of them will go to Archangel when I get him from the arena, unless I pull him before that. But was not looking forward to that one, since those were so close together. If I hadn't got lucky with the crystal opening and the awakening gems, that's a lot of grinding real close together. I'm not really keen on doing in basic arenas, because those are also going to be ones that are going to be crazy high scores. Yeah, he's still here, lurking. 63 minutes. There you go, guys. Go check out the B Manny's channel. Good guy and a boss hog. I mean that in the best possible way. You know, the guy that smokes cigars on the Dukes of Hazzard. Hyperion for 9 million. Yeah, you were well above the cutoff at 9 million. Project Phasma, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Got a 2-star Vision. He's my best character. Is he good? Yeah, Vision is great. Vision is one of the best utility champs in the game. As you move up in the game, you're going to find that one of the most important things that you need to be able to do is to control your opponent's power. And Vision does that better than just about anybody else. Used to go for every champ in arena a couple months ago, put up 3.5. Yeah, it's exhausting, and it takes a lot of time to grind out feature champions, well, basic champions now, if they're a coveted basic champion. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to grind for Mordo. He's one Mordo is a product of a bad decision-making day for me. I spent way too much on crystals. I usually get a couple of the feature crystals when they come out, and occasionally I'll get careless and spend 1,000 units on 5 or 6 crystals or so, but Mordo, for some reason, I don't know, it was a bad day or something, and I was careless and spent way too much. But pulled him, duped him, got Nightcrawler and Beast also. And so, I mean, it was a good crystal opening, but it cost me more money than I should have spent on that. Everyone just grinding for a GP, just hit 4.3, nice. Going for 7.2. Yeah, I think 7.2 will be enough. Cut off for Masters event. This one seems to be longer. From what I've seen, it's I would say 4.5 hours ish. Yeah, B-Manny's saying he's seen a couple 420 and 430 for that. I haven't seen any really low this time around. Doesn't mean that they're not out there, I just haven't seen them. But I think 4.5 hours would probably be okay, running middle of the pack. If you're considering doing that, Snake, you might check on. I mean, there's tons of videos now out there that people are posting on Legend runs, but yeah, I encourage you to watch as many YouTube videos as you can for what people are using for their mastery setups, for their teams, for their boosts, and all of that stuff. I've got my Legend run. I did not post the whole run. But what I did do, I did a pre and a post and put them together in one video that you can find on my channel there, basically showing those things. What I did to prepare for the run, the boost that I used from the Greater Questing bundle, my mastery setup and all that. And then offer some thoughts on how the run went and some things that I would have done differently if I had to do it again. Biggest regret in this game is I spend countless Odin for that 4-star crystal offer pop-up when I first play this game. Yeah, that's one of the things. When I first started, I wish there was the community that there is now, so that I could have known some of these things. Because it was, yeah, for the longest time, I get 100 units from Arena, I'd go and buy a crystal. It's such a waste of units. Gonna do it tomorrow. Any good champs? Well, you want a champion with a very high base attack. So you can do it with lesser champions if you're very efficient. But your best bet is going to be a high base attack champion. You're going to want a 5-star rank 4. The chances of getting it done with a 4-star at rank 5 are less and less every month. But a 5-star rank 4, and some of your best options for Legend Run, Iron Fist is one of the best, if not the best option. I did mine with Storm. I've known people that have done it with Star-Lord, but he's not ideal. He's more for a long, drawn-out fight. For Legend Run, you need somebody that's going to have a high attack output in the first 5 hits, because most of your fights aren't going to last more than 5 or 10 hits. If you get your masteries and your boosts set up correctly. Dr. PM, hello, how are you tonight? Carlita Gonzalez Moronol. Sorry, I just butchered that. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Almost at 3 million. Still got a ways to go, but 36 hours. We can do 3.5, 4 million in 36 hours, right? I'm doing well, Dr. PM. A little bit tired today. I stayed up way too late last night grinding Arena because I didn't start on the Gwenpool grind until 11 p.m. last night Central Standard Time, which is it's quarter after midnight now, so about 25 hours ago I started. So was pretty far behind. So stayed up too late grinding, put up 2 million points last night. Calvin Yap with the sub. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the support. Have you won the wall crawler title yet? No. Which one is that? That's for master exploration, right? I have not done master yet. I'm waiting until the next completion event. Just wanted you to know, Gran, and I don't want you to feel bad, but my Star-Lord is now... I don't feel bad at all, man. I feel jealous. That's different. Web Slinger difficult for you? Have fear? It really is a challenging event if you're, especially if you're a newer player, Carlita. I would say do your best at it, and as your roster grows, more of these events are going to come up, and you'll get better. My first one, the first one that popped up when I started playing, I did not even attempt it because I knew that I didn't have the roster to handle it. Looking back, I wish I had at least done as much as I could have done, even if it meant I couldn't do the whole thing. And so just do what you can and get as far as you can in it, and then don't worry about getting completion. Do the areas of the game that you can do with the champions that you have, and the growth will come, and the more you play, the better you'll become at the game. So CJ's Jugs rocked it on D today. Yeah, it did. That's a mean juggernaut. Although, CJ, I don't know if you're still running Max Limber, but if they continue to put your Juggernaut on that immune node, that debuff immune node, then you might be able to free up some points in your masteries. Carlita, yeah, I will. Since it's your first time here, I'll take a look at it. Give me just a minute. If I can rock on offense, I'll be happier. I need different champs. What a mess. It was just a mess. Yeah, I think you're going to love that vision. Reg 4 Drax, level 60. Hopefully he can help in the timing. Drax is an option. I know a few people that have run it with Drax. You're going to want a mutant crit team with Drax, and he's going to be the only champ you'll run through the entire event. It's also going to be nice because he has, for this particular event, he's got class advantage against Spidey. Well, not Spidey, he's not in there, but against Vulture. Raven Goater, what's up? Good to see you. Cutoff for Gwenpool? I have no idea what the cutoff is, but I could tell you that I'm shooting for 7 million. Alright, Carlita GM is your profile. How long have you been playing the game, Carlita? Oh, you've been playing for a while. What do you mean you're scared of the spider event quest? Here I am talking to you like you were a newer player and you got a couple rank 4 or 5 stars. Man, bring that Hawkeye in there. He'll do okay. You just have to worry about the evade, but with the lifesteal, you'll be fine. You do 7 million too. Good luck to you. What are you at now, Raven? Brian Trigueros, what's up, man? Alright, so this is the last of my 4 stars. Somebody remind me, if I forget to throw boosts on the 3 stars, somebody tell me. You have 5 million points. Nice. You're almost done, man. Is that, I assume that's for Gwenpool? .7 something. You're not far behind me, so I've got to tell you it's doable. You can make that up, because I need to be able to make that up. For Gwenpool, what's a respectable score, man? You've been busy. Do you is this a first time for her? Or do you already have her just going to trying to awaken her, or what? If it's your first time, do you plan on going for her a second time? Alright, that's all the 4 stars. I'm going to go burn off this energy in Lion's Quest. Trying to get ahead of schedule because I'm not in the US. I'm probably going to be out tomorrow. Yeah, that's my concern too, whether or not I will be able to... yeah. B-Manny, if you're still around, you're going to beat me to this boss unless DJ Ray Ray hops on, but I'll probably step down anyway because I don't want to even mess around with him with suicides on. Or not suicides, actually, but no defensive masteries. That might be bad. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you said you're outside of the U.S. Where are you located there? Brian, I was talking to. John C., what's up? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Gran, do you need suicides for Legend Run or not? Yes. You're going to need to run full suicides, and you're going to need to be boosted up with the big boosts that come from the Greater Questing Bundle. I may not have a lot of boosts. Yep, not a whole lot. We'll pop those open. I've got more 4-star boosts that I'll be using tomorrow if I need to. Got another 2-star Spidey from the Spider-Verse crystal. Nice. Gonna go for her both rounds. Good luck to you, Brian. I hope you get him. Or get her, rather. What do you plan on stopping at, Gran? Is it worth grinding for her in round 2 to awaken her? I think so. If you've got the time to do it, I think so. She's, she definitely needs to be awakened to be better. And she's one that is worth it. Just pulled 3rd 4-star Mutant Awakening gem. What's going on with mutants? I've got 2 of them. Let's see if we can get the chain reaction going between Mordo and Black Panther here. Gran knows all about my lane in war. You should help others out and explain it. Need a champ for D-Gen, maybe Rogue. Yeah, I just think, I don't know that Rogue is the best for that, but you had an all or nothing node and a D-Gen node. And she's the only one that you have rank 5 that has both some power control and some regeneration. So I don't know if how high her signature level is for you, but her L2 is not always reliable for power drain. Sometimes you drain just as much as you hit. I mean, just as much as you put on your opponent for hitting. So, but the L1 should be able to keep up fairly well with the D-Gen, I would think, if you landed that first special every time. I'll try to do this back and forth stun. There we go. Ah, what? My reflective, or my Astral Veil didn't work on that, on one of those stuns. That's messed up. How many points are you going for in Gwenpool? About 7 million. Alright, Brian, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Good luck to you, man. Saw a few in global chats. They have 5-star Ultron. You talking about the one from Labyrinth? If they're a new player, I mean, go watch Seaton's video. He'll explain all that to you. A lot of modding and hacking going on right now. Mystic and Mutant are the best classes. I think they have some of the, I would say, probably the highest number of top-tier champions. That's for sure. Ben Aquazi, thanks for the sub there, man. I appreciate that. I don't think it's the 20th. I think it's the week after. Voodoo has both power gain and, or regeneration and power control. Scarlet Witch. I know how you're itching to rank her up, but she just not. I wouldn't want to chance her. You got me curious now. Let me check. Yeah, I don't see it. The calendar that Is on the info bot, doesn't even have Iceman listed. Has World War II, Cable, and then X-23. You don't have Voodoo. Well, I don't have Awakened 5-star Star-Lord. That make us even? 27th. 12 days. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at the arena calendar, not the 5-star calendar. That's why it's not on there. How many crystals are you going to open on him? So it should be Psylocke, Iceman, and then Archangel, right? Any outside-the-box champions you'd like to see added to the game? One that I've said over and over again, which will probably never happen, and most people think I'm joking when I say it because they don't realize that it's a Marvel character. Conan the Barbarian. Got enough for 2. Ah, good luck to you. I wish for you better luck than I have. I've never done a feature. I just have terrible luck with the basics, but I'm not sure that at this point I don't have any immediate plans to do a feature crystal. I don't know that I'll ever have plans at all to do a feature crystal because after this month there's going to be champs in the crystal that in the basic that I would really love to have. I think X-23 is next month, isn't she? Does she get added next month in August? She would be amazing 5-star. Any news on Green Goblin gameplay or screenshots? No, nothing yet. I imagine there's probably another week or so before we see anything about that. It's usually the last week, towards the end of the current event quest, that we begin to see those kind of things. SL's 114. Did I say that? You did say that. Sandman. Sandman would be interesting. I'm not sure how they would do that. Lucky Gamer 360. What's up, man? Will Junior P. Not doing any dueling tonight. Sorry, man. Got a Gwenpool to grind for. He's definitely one worth going for. I think if I were to awaken Star-Lord in the next couple of crystals, I would think about saving for the next round of Spidey. Conan the late night show host would be even better. I don't know. What would his signature ability be? Trying to think of anybody else that I would love to see in there. I mean, the ones that I've been saying for quite a while are Doc Ock and Green Goblin, so I mean, I'm happy to see that they're coming. I'm really eager to see what they do with Green Goblin. He's been one of my favorite villains. So I hope that they don't make a train wreck out of him. Cut off for 3-star miles. I have no idea. I've not done the 3-star. What I usually tell people is check previous cutoffs. He's not going to be at the high end, but I imagine he'll be about the average. Some in the chat may be able to answer that better than I can. Come on, come on. There we go. Sig ability, flashing his orange hair at the opponent. Instant KO. Yeah. Right. I don't know if some of you remember this, but the one thing that I remember most about him was back in '99, he did this evening skit all the time where it was in the year 2000, you know, I can't remember how did he do that. Anyway, with the Y2K thing going on, did this skit, I saw it several times, just this theme thing about the year 2000 and everything that was going to happen in the year 2000 with Y2K bringing the world to an end. Green Goblin specials will probably be off screen because of his glider, like poison bombs coming from the sky. Actually, you know what? I see more something like I see them doing something with him more like Ghost Rider, where he's not even on his glider, except for in his third special. If I get a 5-star Ultron, then I'd save until 6 stars came out. In the year 2000, yeah. 6 stars. Sounds like a plan, man. Except saving 5-star shards, I don't think is going to help you for a 6-star champion. But definitely start saving those 6-star shards. Most definitely. Yeah, I remember that skit and the for me to poop on dog. Don't know what it is about 3 stars. I mean, it's the same exact fight as the 4 stars, right? But for some reason they just seem to be so much more of a grind. It's a mental thing. Just knowing they're 3 stars and you're not getting as many points out of them. Rams a gun down! What's up, man? Just got a break from the arena. Thought I'd say hi. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. It's always good to see you. Where are you at in the arena? How's the progress coming? Oh, forgot boosts on those ones. Find Conan to be the only one who is a genuinely funny late-night show host. Probably the Irish in him. Yeah, I did enjoy watching him, but I haven't seen him in years. Wondering why you are so focused on the 3-star fights. I've already run through my 4 stars, and so I'm running 3 stars while I'm waiting for those to refresh. So I've got all but 5 of my... maybe that's not true. Maybe not quite 5. Anyway, I've got most of my 3 stars maxed out, so I can run them in the basic arena. So this way I can continue to run arena non-stop until I have to stop. Until I can go no more. 5.4 million, nice. Are you, what are you going to shoot for? My goal is 7. I just saw Brian Grant's tweet. Dear Marvel Champions, people who are grinding for Gwenpool will definitely need to go the extra miles. Haha. Oh, the guy's got a good sense of humor. Yeah, man, I'm going for Gwenpool. Got to awaken her. She is my next rank 5 skilled champion, so she needs to be awakened. Also, saving skill stones for her. Since my Black Widow and Crossbones, I've dropped signature stones on them till they're signature 79, and then been saving for the rest of them for Gwenpool. Only got 20 right now, but it's a good start. Oh, almost forgot the boost again. Right, until I pass out. Carlos Mendez. Conan is still doing great. Love it when he has Bill Burr as a guest. What channel is he on anyway? I know he was on one of the major networks and then got canned. That was a whole fiasco. Didn't he like take Jay Leno's job very briefly and then they got rid of him? Went over to Fox or something like that. I don't know where he is now. Shouldn't that be followed by the drum? Yeah. Bump. Yep. Have an awakening gem, 20 skill stones. Take her to 550, right? Yeah, she's going to be a bit for me. Because I just used the last of my tier 4 basics to rank up 5-star Spidey to rank 3, so I'm happy about that because it was just a couple of weeks ago where I was counting up and it was like I need 11. What was it? 11 tier 4 basics to use the. Yeah, it was 2 weeks, about 15 days ago. I needed 11 tier 4 basics to use the 3 tech and the 1 science catalyst in my stash, and I used the tech last week on Yondu, and used the science today on Spidey, and it had 15 days left. So about 15 days I got 11 tier 4 basic catalysts, so I was pretty happy with that. He's on TBS? That's probably why I don't see him. I don't even have TBS. Well, that and I don't watch much TV. We watch Netflix, Hulu, Amazon shows. Don't watch a whole lot on broadcast TV. No, not Sigstone. No more skill boosts. Okay. A 3.25. If I can hit 4 million tonight, I will be happy with that. And I'll have to do 3 million tomorrow. What do you guys think about Vulture? I'm curious about him. Anybody planning on going for him? Really not sure yet what kind of champion he's going to be. Definitely doesn't seem like a very good defensive champion. He looks cool, but seems slow. Yeah, it's just he's so big. I thought Archangel was big when he came out, and Vulture, I think, is even bigger as far as his wingspan taking up so much of the screen. Yeah, he was very easy. His specials are some of the easiest to evade. I'm wondering about his offensive abilities, though. I mean, if he's not very good defensively, then he must be built as an offensive champion. Not strong enough to go for the featured yet. Yeah. Yeah, probably not without spending quite a few units. I mean, I'll probably open 2 crystals like I usually do. I always say that I'm going to not do that, but I end up doing it anyway. So let's just be honest. I'll probably open 2 crystals and see what happens. Saving all your 5-star shards for He-Man. That is not a bad idea. I'm running out of boosts here. I think I'm going to go to the inventory and see if I've got some to claim. Maybe someone over into the stash. A few. People still don't believe that I owned him one time with Drax. Well, why wouldn't they believe that? I think the power gain made him super easy because I mean, he was stun immune, but with the power gain, you didn't have to worry about the stun immune. You didn't have to worry about parrying him. You just push him up over his 5-hit combo. He's over 1 bar of power. You bait that out and counter. Never even had to block or parry the guy. Yeah, we placed 1 to 2% as well. 56 overall. But good job on that 1 to 2%. We have a lot of people opening the crystals for the Spidey. Baggio A, is Gwenpool worth maxing out? Yes. People just jealous. Yeah, I mean, if they can't do it and then you do it all of a sudden, it is hard to believe. Four-star. Yeah, four-star Gwenpool. I think she is. That's my plan. I'm going for her now so that I can awaken her and begin to put some signature stones on her, and then she's going to be going to rank 5. I don't know if she will be my next one or Star-Lord, hopefully 5-star. I don't know. I probably should not rank 5 anybody until I have enough tier 4 basics in my inventory as a baseline to be able to rank up Star-Lord when I do awaken him. So I always need to, in other words, just always keeping the minimum number of catalysts there to rank him as soon as I awaken him. And then anything over that number then I can use to rank others. But definitely skill needs to be going up. Science, skill, and tech are all maxed out, I think, right now. Don't have a 5-star dupe yet. I'm going for more Colossus and Luke Cage. Haha, nice. You know, but the good thing about the 5 stars even unawakened, and probably the only good thing right now, is they are big points in arena. A lot more points than a 550 4-star, no matter how good that 4-star is. Oh, let's see. Alright guys, well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. If you're just hopping on, go ahead and drop a line in the chat and say hello. Let us know that you're here. And tell us what you're up to. Are you going for Gwenpool? Where are you at in the grind? Who has the best crits, Storm or Black Widow? I would probably say Black Widow, but only because I've been having pretty bad luck with my Storm. Although this time she did really well for me. She landed some really massive critical hits on a couple fights in a row, which has not been her pattern as of late. But when she crits, it's massive. But trouble is actually getting her to land those crits. Still didn't really explain in your political way of who I need for war. Well, sure, I told you Vision is going to be very good. You might have to take one of those Wolvies off of Alliance Quest and take them to war instead. Just rank up everybody. Alright, what's the refresh time? Still 20 minutes. Oh, let me go burn this energy and help people get to the boss if needed. How about willpower? Are you asking me if you need willpower? You already run it, right? Not sure what you're asking, man. Sorry. Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and Scarlet Witch. How's Scarlet Witch doing for you now? Especially without a, that doesn't give you a critical rate synergy, does it? No worries about willpower now. No others bringing a bleed champion. Oh, right. No, I get what you're saying. Sorry. A little bit dense tonight, apparently. No. Because willpower is now based on base health and not boosted health from the node. So willpower in Alliance War really isn't that big of a deal anymore. Especially if you're running 1 point in Despair, which you are, so that you can get to deep wounds. If you've got 4 or 5 bleeds on your opponent, that's going to reduce it even further. Maxed out 3 stars for days, yeah. Almost all of them are, except for the ones that I've just recently pulled. That's what I said. I can run Arena just as long as my fingers can hold out. You know, until I just get tired of it and say, need a break. Need a break. I was going to say need a burrito, but that's not my thing. That's somebody else's thing. I can't steal that. Yeah, the gold quests really helped with this 3 stars. For a while there, I just, if there's no other events going on, I mean, we've had so many special events recently, I haven't been able to do this, but I usually knock out the event quest during completion, and so most days I didn't have anything to run. And so I just do the daily quest every day, whether I need it or not, for Tier 1 and 2 class catalysts, and Tier 2 and 3 basic catalysts, and the gold quests, you know, come up, and just ranking up 3 stars left and right. And don't use them often, but when I do, sounds like I'm about to quote a beer commercial. What is that, Heineken or something? I don't always use my 3 stars, but when I do, it's because I'm grinding for a champion for 7 million points that shouldn't be that high. The only bad thing about having all your champions maxed is that it does make you miss out on level up events quite frequently. That's one of the reasons I was actually excited about having some 2 stars, because that'll at least give me a little bit of points in rank up events or level up events. Max 3-star Gwenpool, Hyperion Doramu. Don't have any more ISO 8. Yeah, I've run out a few times. It comes back pretty quickly. Just keep popping those crystals. Yeah, I think you'll really like Ultron once you get him ranked up. He's another one that's really valuable for Alliance Quest. Emiliano Cabrera. Hablo un poquito español. Not enough to carry on a conversation. Most of my Spanish is limited to restaurant context. Man, this Nightcrawler is really giving me a hard time. He would not let me change his mode. Oh well, win some and lose some. You know how to curse in Spanish. Hey, de nada, Emiliano. Lo siento, no hablo mucho. That was probably really bad. I apologize I don't speak more. I can ask you if you'd like cheese. Expert in language, cannot speak Spanish. I ain't no expert either. Yeah, there's a difference between knowing linguistics and knowing languages and being fluent in a language. I can read languages much better than I can converse in languages. That would have been bad. Lose to another Nightcrawler. Phew. So this person has max limber, which is really can be a pain in the butt for this mastery setup. Yeah, you're right. I would be completely dead. If it was a war fight, I'd be probably would have been a little more careful though. These fights, I'm not even really worried about losing too much health. You know, it's just trying to get it done as quickly as possible and Doesn't always work. Especially with that maxed limber. I hate people that run maxed limber. Who to bring for Dormammu? It's another one with Limber maxed out. It seems like the AI knows. Haha. You're not running many stun masteries. We're going to set you up with these opponents. Mad Titan can complete Realm of Legend in 5 minutes. That's amazing. That's like less than 30 seconds per fight. Gosh, 10,000, proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too, my friend. Proud of you too. I'd be even more proud if you got 20 million though. You should definitely do 20 million. Somebody play the chicken song. Chicken Attack. This month must be Kamala Khan month. Got like 3 this month. Maxed her out. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Kamala Khan. Her furies on her heavy attacks especially are just ridiculous. They're worthless. It takes so long to charge those, you're just going to get smacked before you can charge them. Now, if she had some kind of ridiculously long stun associated with her attacks, then that would be something different, but she doesn't. Because she's black. Kamala Khan's not black. But, yeah, not because of her color, whatever it may be. It's she's just not a very good champion in the game. Yeah, it's interesting though that they put that synergy with her and Spidey Tech, Stark Spidey, whatever people are calling him these days. It's like, we know you don't like playing with this champion, but if you want this Spider-Man to be as OP as possible, doggone it, you're going to put her on your team. Kamala Khan is black, you say? Yeah, I always thought her more of a Middle Eastern, maybe. Darker skin, but she looks more of a... I always thought of her more of a Middle Eastern rather than African descent, but I'm no expert on her in the comics, so I don't know what she is in the comics. Classic Ultron or Hyperion? 4? What are you going to use them for? Or are you just talking about rank up? Pakistani, actually. Yeah, that's right. I've heard that. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that. She is Pakistani according to Marvel. Well, there you go. I've learned something. It's probably there in her bio on in the game, but she's not one that's really interested me, so I've not paid much attention to all the details. Dormammu is Caribbean. How do you say it? Caribbean or Caribbean? I am ME27. Hey there, bud. What will be a safe score, you reckon? I am going for Gwenpool, so if you're talking about Gwenpool, she's going to be high. I'm shooting for 7 and hoping that's safe. But probably anything above 6.2-ish would be safe, but I'm not going to feel comfortable unless I hit 7. Which character would I rather have? That's hard for me to answer. I have Ultron at rank 5, and I use him in Alliance Quest every single time. I love him for Alliance Quest. He's great. But I've heard many, many good things about Hyperion. Mine is Unawakened and only at rank 4, I think, and I only use him in Arena. So that, my opinion may change. I mean, clearly, according to the community, the guy is... Hyperion is the best Cosmic in the game, so... better than Ultron, but for me, I can't make that judgment personally just because I haven't had a chance to really use him outside of Arena. 9 million is a safer score, you're right. Anything higher is... Hey, Jonathan, thanks for clarifying that. You say it. Yeah, I guess that was a silly question, right? Not like you guys can answer that. Caribbean or Caribbean, yeah. Mad Titan at 7 million. Well, there you go. You should snag yourself a Gwenpool. Hey, yeah, you're welcome. Superman, Hyperion, yeah. He definitely has better damage, and his power gain is amazing. My question is, how sustainable is he, though? I know he has some regen. I don't know how strong that regen is. And the other thing about Ultron that's great is he's got the double immunity, which, if you're running suicides, is huge. She's also Muslim, Pakistani American from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. I may rank her now. There you go. Easy. Glad I could help out tonight. See, the only superhero I know from Kansas isn't in this game, so... can't rank Superman. You reckon Star-Lord is the best character in the game? No, I typically don't think any champion is the best character in the game because they I think Kabam has done a very good job, especially as of late, in diversifying the games and different things that you have to do in the game, so that Star-Lord is definitely the best champion in the game for some aspects of the game, but not for every aspect of the game. Jake DeLorme, what's up, man? I don't get why Stressed is so good. You'll have to explain that one, man. I'm not following you. Dorothy is the best champion from Kansas yet, and the Wizard of Oz. He needs to be in the game. Carnage is the best cosmic, no doubt. Oh, sorry, couldn't finish that sentence. Yeah, sad story. Come on, Joe, fix it. 5 bleeds. Let's bleed out, bleed out. There you go. And that's why Joe Fix It is the best science champion in the game, right there. Well, Mad Titan, I suppose you're entitled to your opinion. I've been to California once. It is a nice state, but have you ever been to Kansas? If you had been, you may change your mind, but probably not. Oh, look, a 4-star. McGregor or Mayweather? I'd like to see McGregor win that fight, but I have a feeling maybe more challenging than I think it's going to be. It's always more difficult for the guy who is learning the new sport, the new style to gain the upper hand, but I'd like to see McGregor win it. Netflix DD evades way more often after update. I don't think they changed him. Maybe you just got lucky with the RNG there. Yeah, McGregor always wins, but he also hasn't stepped in a boxing ring, has he? I think it would be much better fight if Mayweather decided to do some MMA. That would be much more interesting, only because he probably wouldn't stand a chance at all. Come on, where's my crits? No bleeds out of this Black Panther. There's one. He's Obi-Wan Kenobi. He cannot lose. Yeah. Oh, come on, Mad Titan. Knock it off with the racial stuff. It's not because anybody's black. Don't follow boxing or whatever it is. Yeah, I haven't honestly watched any professional fighting in a number of years, but I mean, it's a publicity thing. I mean, it's exactly why they set this fight up. They know that even people who don't typically watch fights, like myself, are going to be watching that fight. Use Daredevil to almost never evade. Almost never. Now he's doing it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you may just be getting lucky with it. It'd be cool if he was. I see you there, John Doe. You've been hanging out quite a bit, so there you go. Trial. Your trial period has begun. What's my opinion on Seaton on that video? I talked about it a little last night. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Not something I would have done. I think it is a problem that needs to be addressed, but I do believe that Kabam is aware of it. Whether or not they're doing everything they can to address it, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Personally, I think it's a little dangerous to call people out when you're not 100%. You don't have proof. Right now, I mean, it's pretty obvious that these people, like he said, are 99.99%. But if there's that 0.01% chance that they're not, I would feel pretty crappy myself posting that on, and for 70,000 people to view, and then it turns out that that person is not. Mod are the real Pirates of the Caribbean. You're talking about the hackers and modders, or the John Doe mod that I just gave the wrench to there? Yeah. Personally, I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, I guess I get the draw. You know why some people do that. I mean, it's kind of cool to see what you can do with the game, and get those, elite characters or whatever. But to me, that just that kills the game. That kills the game entirely. I mean, I used not cheats, but some. We were talking about it a couple weeks ago, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I put so many hours in that game, but there were like things within the game that you could do to put like ridiculous amount of spells on an amulet or a ring or something like that, and pretty much just walk through the game unscathed, beat everything pretty easy. And it didn't require any third-party software or anything like that. No hacking the game or cheating or anything, but it was there. In the game, and after I had put hours upon hours and beat everything in the game that I could, I did that because it was the only thing left that I could do that kept the game fun for me. So that kind of stuff I understand, but as far as like bringing in, using third-party software or things to hack a game to beat content that you can't beat without it, to me it doesn't make sense. I want to play the game for the challenge and to be able to say I accomplished this. So I built my account from day one, from 0 to what it is now, and I take pride in that. So I didn't use any. I can honestly say that that was all of my hard work, and at this point I'm not going to jeopardize all of it to use anything like that. It's just it would be counterproductive to put all the time in to build something just to give it away because you did get banned for doing something that is going to probably get you banned anyway. So yeah, not something that I support. Come to Chicago. I thought you were in California, man. Captain Barbosa. Elder Scrolls coming to Nintendo Switch. Really? Yeah, I played Oblivion the most out of that, and then I played the what's the other one? The Skyrim. Played Skyrim too. I think I've still got them on the Xbox. Thought about playing them again, but I had to. My Xbox went out, and I had to replace it, and so lost all my game progress. So at this point, it's like, yeah, as much as I'd like to play it, I really don't want to start back from square one with it. So You like California, live in Chicago. Yeah, that's a big difference. Yeah, endless hours on Skyrim. So did you do that? Was it Oblivion or Skyrim that had that? I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. There was a castle. One of the what did they even call those? The mage castle, was it? You go in and you can put enchantments or whatever they call them on various things that you wore around. And there was one workaround that you could just like put all of these things up to infinity on this. So like invisibility, stealth. So you could just walk right out in plain sight, nobody could see you, like you're invisible. Go up to a person and just pickpocket them, and that, you know, not even know you're there. Kill major bosses with one hit. You know, similar to what the mods do for this game, but again, it was all in game. It was all there in the game. You just had to know how to do it. The Invisible Man. Yeah. Kind of makes me want to go fire that thing up now. Yeah, it must have been Skyrim, because like the Oblivion had so many bugs in it. I remember like a couple of weeks after I started playing that game, I don't even know how it happened, but I like got stuck under the floor of some building. Like walked out the door and then like fell below the floor or something and couldn't get out. It's crazy. Do you like Voodoo more or Ultron? Kind of the same thing with the Hyperion. My Voodoo's not ranked up all the way yet. He will be. He'll be my next Mystic, but probably Voodoo. He's going to be have a lot more utility. Well, maybe not utility is the word that I'm looking for. He's going to be a lot more effective, powerful champ against especially Alliance War opponents than Ultron is. Ultron is great as far as double immunity, his regeneration, his absorption of energy damage when he's awakened, but his damage output just is not very high. He's better with deep wounds. You can stack those bleeds and cauterize him, but it's still not very high. Chief still hanging around. Thought I was gonna die on that one. Just want to say what's up before you crash. Hey, thanks, man. Get some sleep. Still remember when a critic said about Oblivion, the best graphics I have ever seen. Yeah, they were amazing. They were amazing at the time. Best game is League of Legends. I've not played it. This game takes up so much of my time. I don't play anything else at the moment. Minecraft is the best. A lot of people play Minecraft. That's another one I've never played. Never played it, never will. Yeah, same here. Saheb Sin, what's up? Good to see you tonight. Or morning for you, I think. $4.5 million so far. Zombie face activated. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there real quick. And I'm only at just over 3.7. How's a new chapter? Are you talking about 5.2 in the story quest? Over 1,000 hours on League of Legends. That's a lot, man. I don't even want to know how many hours I've logged on this game. Just played remastered Halo 2, Halo Wars 2, Watch Dogs at the moment. Yeah, I haven't played Halo in a long time. Man, I used to play that one all the time. That used to be the game that my go-to game. Take a break when like a new Splinter Cell or Assassin's Creed would come out. I enjoyed those games, but always went back to Halo. New challenge Spidey chapter. I didn't find it too difficult. But, I mean, I had a good roster to handle it. The lifesteal really makes it manageable, I think. As long as, I mean, it's doable with 440s. I think if you want to spend some units or revives, then you could do it with a 3-star all the way through, but that's going to get tough towards the end. But as far as difficulty, I think it was easier than the Bautista's event. You have the top tier champions, Ghost Rider Voodoo. Yeah, I do. Voodoo needs to be ranked, so he's on the list. Next Mystic to get ranked is Voodoo. Next skill is Gwenpool. Next Cosmic, Hyperion. Next tech, hopefully a 5-star Star-Lord. Awakened Star-Lord. I think the mobile game is responsible for killing the console. Yeah, they've made such improvements on these. Many game console, getting fewer every year, yeah. Hey, Quickshot, thanks for stopping in, man. Saw you posted your war video earlier. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. Assassin's Creed Empire is coming out late this year about ancient Egypt. That sounds fun. I haven't played the most recent one, but I did really enjoy the first several. So much so that I decided, even though I knew that the movie got terrible reviews, I decided I wanted to go ahead and watch it anyway. I fell asleep. Fell asleep with like 30 minutes left in the movie. It was that bad. I rarely fall asleep during movies, but yeah, it was bad. Bumblebee Knight, new to the channel. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Are you in the arena trying to go for any of these champions? King Barbecue. Why didn't I think of that name? Look at this. King Barbecue. That's amazing. War made me angry and sad depending on what part of the day it was. Oh man, I feel you. That was frustrating. Such a solid war, though. Did what we could. Stopped playing Assassin's Creed after Black Flag. That's the last one I played, too. Lots of swearing in your commentary. You don't say. Do you use DD as much? Not so much anymore. I used to use him every Alliance War because I took out an unblockable first special and unblockable second special in Alliance War. He's at Signature 99, rank 5, so I mean nothing's going to touch him as far as the projectile specials go, but I'm not hitting at either of those nodes now on the path that I'm running, so he's been sitting in the on the bench recently. I'm grinding for Gwenpool. I have to awaken my Gwenpool so that I can take her to rank 5. Yeah, definitely Gwenpool. I've already got Miles on the roster. If I get Gwenpool this time around, I'll probably go for Miles next time, just for the 20 signature levels and the ISO and shards and everything. Unless he's a crazy cutoff, but I just don't see that happening. He might go up, considering I'm sure other people will have the same idea that I do. But I still think he'll be... I think there's a good chance he's still going to be less than Gwenpool. This will be the first feature, I think, that will likely go less than the basic. Or there's a good chance that it will. Let you borrow... I would if I could. Would if I could. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I mean, I don't bring either of my rank 4s to Alliance Quest, and so I bring them both. I mean, it's logical to bring them to Alliance War. You're going to get a lot more damage output, a lot more health base in your in a rank 4. I like Daredevil a lot, even for nodes that are not unblockable, because he has a very high block proficiency, a very high perfect block chance, and he has a decent damage output. But not as much as the rank 4s. And then my third spot is Hawkeye at rank 3, and I'm not replacing him. Hawkeye has just been the MVP for me for Alliance War so many times. He's earned his spot. He's not going anywhere. Are you better than Seaton? Well, I don't know. Daredevil whiffing, yeah, it's bad. And I tell you, yeah, watching your video, Definitely worse than it used to be, but you know, even before you posted that, I mean, I'd hit that node 5. There was like 3 wars in a row I hit node 5 with that unblockable first special. And of course there's Spider-Man on there. And 3 wars in a row, same thing. It's like by the 3rd time, I should have known, do not counter his heavy attack because you're gonna get punched. And I just kept doing it. I think they fixed him for a while, and then with the update, it's just right back with a vengeance. Can you gift me an energy refill? Need to finish Labyrinth? No, I don't do any gifting in the stream, because otherwise I'll be getting those kind of things all the time. But if anybody in the stream wants to gift you stuff, then by all means. Yeah, man. Sorry, Bumblebee. I just I'd be getting those kind of requests all the time if I did. Do you have an alliance? Ask your alliance mates. Surely somebody in there will be happy to help you out there. You thought Hawkeye is shit. You thought wrong, man. You thought wrong. And I'm doing well, Bumblebee. Thanks. It's happening on specials now too. Ugh. Well, the other thing is people have figured out that this unfazed actually is not all that bad. I was toward the end before I benched him. I kept running into opponents with unfazed. So the last war that I fought with NLA, I hit a Mordo on the middle mini and I almost soloed him with Hawkeye. And Hawkeye was the last man standing. So I revived the team, used a small revive, thinking I'll just go in there with a small revive and finish him off with Storm. And I was meant to record it, and I forgot, so I reached up to hit the record button on OBS right as the fight was starting, and bad decision because it got knocked out. So like, okay, well, I'll finish him off with Daredevil, no problem, right? Because then I'll have Hawkeye for magic. I can the magic boss, I can heal him up a little bit for her. Go in with Daredevil, and he auto-evades Mordo's first special. I counter it, and unfazed, unstoppable, dead. Like, oh, that just was like happening time after time. So, once again, Hawkeye was a finisher, but... Been wanting to dupe Hawkeye forever. He never came. Dude, you don't even need to dupe him. His awakened ability... hemorrhage is decent, but only at a higher signature level. If it's a low signature level, then it's just going to be feeding willpower anyway. His real benefit comes from the power drain on the first special, and the first special does actually have a pretty good bleed with it, especially if you've got deep wounds. Yeah, my Hawkeye's at 60 quick shot. I was upset when I duped him and then pulled him again. But the 3rd time I awakened him, I was like, yeah, this actually isn't a bad thing. You can keep, you know, I want Star-Lord most, but you can keep giving me Hawkeyes. That's alright. At this point, I honestly wish I had taken him to rank 4 instead of Storm. He really is that good, yeah. Yeah, I thought that unfazed was just occasional. I mean, I always see the critical damage, the whatever that's called, pop up, but I thought the unstoppable was just occasionally with that. But the last several wars that I used him in, it seemed to be at least once a war I would run into it. Yeah, I wish he was higher prestige, but definitely a great champion, and some of the best synergies in the game, both ways. Not just his own synergies, but the synergies that other people have with Hawkeye. What is your opinion on Mordo? Kind of ambivalent towards him. He's obviously still a pain in the butt on defense for a lot of people. I think he has more potential on offense than what most think he does. But he's a very unforgiving if you do take damage with him. His regen on his third special is not guaranteed. He does not have any... I don't think he has any armor, does he? Or if he does, it's very low. He's great against energy damage, but physical damage, he just gets plowed. Mine is ranked because he's the highest prestige champion. And he's great for arena. Yeah, I wish I was better with Quake. And if Chicken Jerky's in the stream, that's when he'll pop in and say, well then use her more. I've been told that one of the best questing teams is to put Voodoo, Dr. Voodoo with the Quake Hawkeye synergy, Quake Hawkeye, Hulk, and Black Widow, because you get that stun synergy in there too, but haven't tried it yet. Once Voodoo gets to rank 5, I will. Should upgrade Doctor Strange in game and have an energy shield like Mordo. Yeah, he does have a very high energy resistance, but nothing like Mordo. I was pretty hopeful for Mordo at first because he can block, especially at a higher signature level. He can block most of limbo damage from magic. The problem with that, though, is that he hits like a wet noodle unless you build those Furies up, and you can't build the Furies up if you're fighting a magic in war because you'll just get destroyed. Yeah, Chicken Jerky and I have been in several alliances together. We've played together for a year and a half. Getting good with Quake. She's anti-evasion champ. Yeah. Right, just if you land that concussion, right? Nemesis Crisis, what's up, man? Almost asleep, wanted to come in for a bit. Thanks for stopping by. You doing okay? Yeah, I think my issue with Quake is I try to just do the hold heavy thing that was popular on the YouTube videos a while back, and not enough just straight on attacking. Tend to get backed up into a corner with her. Do developers play MCOC, as in do they have a profile? Yeah, they say they do. You can evade out of the heavy... Are you talking about just the auto evade she does, or an actual evade? Had a long day, did a stream during a short window today. Yeah, I saw you were live, but I couldn't hop on because I was in a meeting. Whoa. Did I just see that correctly? I'm gonna have to wait till this one's over, but I think I just found something. Remember, throughout Halo, some Bungie developers would play online with random people. Right, I remember that too. After an evade after the auto evade doesn't proc dexterity. Really? Nice. I'm gonna have to try that. Generally thinking, what do you think of Stark? I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I've even played with the 2-star yet, and I don't have a 3 or 4-star. But from what everybody says, I mean, it sounds like it's feasible. Star-Lord's going to do damage more damage in the long run, I would guess. But how many times? No, I did not see what I thought I saw. That Ant-Man was not awakened. I was thinking that Karnak's focus bypassed that Ant-Man's glancing, but he was not awakened. So anyway, you're not going to be getting to 300, 400, 500 hits with Star-Lord on most of these fights once you get to the inside paths anyway. So Spidey might be a better option, but that's just judging on what everybody else is saying. Honestly, I don't know personally. Played one guy, he was on your team, destroyed the enemy team. Nice. Never use a heavy, just fought until you're back the opponent out a little. When Quake is cornered. Okay. Yeah, the thing is with her, I think you don't really need to build up those, what are they called? The aftershocks. I think just 1 or 2 is enough to trigger the concussion. It's just you get more damage out of them the more you build up. It's kind of like Nebula. I mean, you can build up a whole bunch and do more damage, but it's not the best way to conserve your own health, right? Stark Spider-Man is probably better, higher base attacks. You can run the mutant crit team. Very short damage ramp up, yeah. Well, who knows? I might end up duping him as a 5-star before I end up awakening my Star-Lord at the rate I'm going. Mine do too, Jonathan. Mine do too. Well, made the goal past 4 million. So another 3 million tomorrow I think is going to be good. Hit 7 and just got last energy and alliance quest. Let's see if I can get these guys to the boss. Oh, ha ha ha. They already did it. Who took him? Legacy. Yeah, I figured it had to be either him or the B Manny. I don't know what I want to do here though. Doesn't really matter because I don't have enough energy to get anywhere. So I will just burn my 1 and help them out for the morning. Starkey does insane damage. No SL puts out a lot of damage, but thinking you're kind of likely to lose combo with that evade. Interpaths, you can't keep that high a combo in all fights, right? That's my thought too. So yeah, good luck with him. Hope you can awaken him. get him ranked up and knock some Labyrinth out. Anyway, guys, it is 2 a.m. here, and been going for almost 3 hours, so I'm going to call it stops at 4 million, and may probably go hang out in BG's stream for a little bit, and run a few more of the 4 stars, but gotta be heading to bed soon, and back to the grind tomorrow, shooting for 7 million. Do plan on streaming tomorrow night at my regular time, 11 p.m. Central Standard. If you're available, come hang out with me. I'd love to see you guys again. Anyway, until then, this is Gran Kahonu smoking it down. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.